Hi, everybody. I know everybody's talking about these monoliths, and if you haven't heard, this is so fun. This little mystery that's going on right now. In Utah, they found this monoliths just by accident. I don't know, about a week ago. They put a warning, don't go there, don't go there. It's going to be dangerous to go there. And next thing you know, the monolith is missing. And so now it's like, oh, the government's saying, oh, I didn't take the monolith. And okay. And then another one pops up. So yeah, another one pops up this week. And this monolith is in Russia. And this was still there. We don't know what's going on. But I have a really interesting story that I want to tell you. And it probably has no connection whatsoever, but it might. Because especially since the other one went missing. So let me show you. So this is Lake Karachay. And this would have been back in the 70s. I was watching a documentary about, and I'm pretty sure it's about this lake because I remember they showed aerial footage of the lake. So I did some research on this lake now, and it's a radioactive lake. And it's so high that somebody will get a lethal dose of radiation within an hour and you will die. And what they're saying now is that they just used it as a cooling lake for a radioactive plant. And so that's the reason why it's so radioactive. But the documentary that I saw was completely different. They were saying that this goes all the way back to the 40s or something like that they were dumping in this lake. But the documentary was about a group of explorers that came in here and wanted to do some research on this lake because they heard about it. And there was there was nothing about a plant or anything, just that a whole bunch of people had died around here. And so they camped and they did all of these different tests of the lake. And most of the people, I don't think, lived for very long because they started getting very sick in the camp and that, not realizing that this lake was so radioactive. But the lake has a long reputation, and the documentary went on to say that this has been one of those lakes where the native people talk about it and to stay away from. Like it's like a devil's place. It's a place is death. It's death, and so it's been for hundreds of years from this documentary that they were talking about this. Why I'm saying that it has anything to do with this, what we're seeing there with these monoliths, is the next part of the story in the documentary. They showed footage that they actually had raw footage that somebody had captured. I think they were flying over and they were filming, and something came out of this lake. Like a monolith, like what you're seeing there, it came out of the lake, and this is the perfect picture because it's exactly what it did. It had a beam of light that went up. It did this for a few minutes. They had it on film, like in black and white, because it wasn't. And then that was about it. It was really grainy. You couldn't really see the film very well. It was sort of like a quick. They didn't really know what they caught, and it was quick. But it had been reported that this monolith would come out, send off a beam to some place, and then go back down. And for whatever reason, they were hypothesizing that it had to do with asteroids, that it was an ancient technology. And now that we're learning so much about that, they really truly had way far beyond technology that we have. So they had an ancient technology that was supposed to be something that would stop something that was coming aerial and would break it up. This was their hypothesis. But I thought this was interesting. I just saw Computer Geek put out something talking about this. So you guys might have heard a bit about the monoliths, or I'm sure you probably listened to about it. But at the same time, I was working on doing research about this lake and about what I remember of that documentary. Anyways, just some fun information to make your, hopefully, puts a smile on your face. Something fishy's going on, something crazy's going on. So could this monolith, the one that, let's go back to that one if we can find it. No, that's not it. That's the new, there you go, this one. Hey, they both have that too here. Could it be that when it went away, when they said that it's gone, it just went down? I don't know. It's just fun. Talk to you later. I hope you're having a good day. Love y'all.